Hello, you guys. I wanted to come through and talk to you today a little bit about anybody that's transitioning to being natural, or if you're at the beginning stages of being natural. I was in the shower and I was washing my hair, and I was prepping it to get ready to do a Bantu night out. This is the results. And I've tried and attempted to do a Bantu night out, like, I don't even know how many times, and it inspired me to do this video because I'm just like, people need to know when you're transitioning and when you're getting familiar with your hair, there's just certain styles your hair's not gonna do, like, point blank period. It doesn't matter what product you use, it doesn't matter about anything like that. It's just your hair texture is just not gonna allow you to do certain things. Like, one of the people I absolutely love naturals is Natural 85, and I watch her tutorials a lot. And Charjay, I really like her. And the interesting thing about Charjay is her hair texture seems to match mine, but just because it looks like it matches doesn't mean that my hair texture is going to be the same as hers. So, like, I watched her finger coiling video, which is pretty much you take one piece of your hair, put product, like a itty bitty piece, like about that big or whatever, and you just coil it around your finger, and it makes a cute little really tight coil. Okay, first off, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Like, she does her whole head and they're beautiful tiny curls, but I have tried that style and failed on so many occasions. It's kind of ridiculous, and I'm just like, you know what, my hair's not gonna do that, and that's okay. It really doesn't matter what you do. So I wanted to do this video. I wrote some things down. First off, I wanted to let you know that it is going to be tough transitioning, because not only are you dealing with a different texture that you're really not familiar with, because a lot of us have gotten perms when we're like, 11, 12, 13, somewhere in that age group. So you've been dealing with permed hair from the time your mom did your hair up until the time that you're old enough to deal with your own hair. So you really never had to deal with your natural texture. So not only is your texture changing, but your mind frame has to change. Example, when I was transitioning, I had a mohawk. Like, that was the last style that I had as being permed. And it was really cute. It was really short on the side and really long at the top. And I had to get my hair perm like every 2 weeks, because the new growth on the side, no ma'am, like, you couldn't do it. Like, you had to get a perm. Like, my hair was fresh to death, but it was over processed and crazy damaged. So I went natural with the mohawk. Okay, you want to talk about hot mess? That was not cute. Like, really curly on the sides, new growth up to here, but this is straight hot mess. So what I did to make it easier for me when I transitioned is I did a lot of sew-ins. I braided it up. I gave my hair a break. I let it rest. I didn't so much stress about the difference in the textures because I couldn't see it. It was just braided down, and I did it like that. So that's my advice. If you're transitioning and you don't necessarily want to do the big chop, you just want to grow it out, then I would suggest do a cute, well, I don't think lace fronts were really big like that, like, 7, 8 years ago. But or it was big, but it was like celebrity status, like way overpriced, couldn't afford it. But if you want to do a lace front, throw a lace front on, or do a sew-in, do you, because it is going to be a little rough at the beginning. And like I said, you have to change your mind frame. Like, I was getting discouraged when I was going through my transitioning, like when I had to take it out, take the sew in out, and wash my hair and prep to go get it done again. And I was natural and still trying to use a comb like this through this. Are you cray? No, that's not gonna work. So first thing you need to do is get you a wide tooth comb. because it is a wide tooth life now. Like, for real, get your wide tooth comb. You have to change your mind about it. What else did I want to say? Like I said, don't become discouraged thinking, because we love to use the term when you're permed, nappy. Like, that's how you just refer to your hair. When, my root's nappy. No, I got to throw a perm in. But you are comparing that nappy root and that nappy growth with straight hair. And yes, it will look horrible, and you're just like, oh, this is not cute. Oh no, I can't do this. Oh, I can't tell you how many times I've heard, oh, you could do natural, but not me. That's not for me. I'm not about that life. But when you get rid of the straight hair and you let your natural hair shine, it is such a beautiful thing. I love how you really grow to embrace your hair after you learn how to deal with it. That's all it is. You have to learn.